News Talk Radio 610 WIOD presents Neil Rogers. To get in touch and talk, call 751 WIOD in Dade, 524 WIOD in Broward, or 655 and 278 WIOD in the Palm Beaches. Other areas may call collect. The opinions expressed by the host, guests, or callers are not necessarily those of the station. Now, here's Neil Rogers on News Talk Radio 610 WIOD.
The Cubs suck. The Cubs suck. The Cubs suck. The Cubs suck.
He makes love, and it gets all around town. Billboards and stuff on the richest cloud around. And we know it's in the papers every day. You gotta read about Ivana, her fortune and fame. Why can't they print about Mandela, Eastern Europe, and Estonia being free? Being bachelor, all that we see. That maple chick ain't for me. Now I'm sick of that Trump. Sounding by Trump. Sick of that Trump. I hear he took a dump. Trump. Stop by the South. And he was listening to Daryl's sister on the pub. I'm really sick of that Trump. Who's doing half the models in New York? Trump.
Do you mind if I sit back a little bit? Your breath is very bad.
10:07 at WIOD. It's a great day for the Irish, eh? Unfortunately, they're all on vacation, and we got Bill Cosford coming up at noon today. How many in the building want to bet that he's going to show up, huh? Speaking of guests, I only have two guests. I'm not talking about radio people like Bill Calder or Stan or people like that, but I mean two guests who are non-radio people who ever come on the show anymore. One is Bill Cosford, who shows up like about once a year, and Tom Jicka. And I'm driving home yesterday, and I hear some schmendrick out there calling Rick and Putt, and they're going on about, well, you ought to have Tom Jicka on your show, man. And they're arguing back and forth. Forget it, okay? It's my only guest. Now, you can steal my carts, you can steal my material, but lay off my goddamn blue suede shoes, okay, guys? Cut the crap. Man, you believe that? Also, I noticed the same thing they did, but they were sharp enough to mention it on the air about Greg Vidal in an article that Tom Jicka wrote in the Slum Sentinel on Saturday, and it said turn to page 7D or whatever it was to continue, and it was nothing there. It was gone. History. And so this morning, because the Sun Sentinel is a great American newspaper, they finished it all off, and quite frankly, they had the better idea the first time. There's not much there. I want to congratulate Dave Caprita on getting a job, being in town. He's probably listening right now, unless he's in one of those programming meetings. However, I listened a little bit this morning, and I'm not making this up. I was hard-pressed to punch out the coast because they kept playing a lot of records that I liked. But I did punch over there, and I heard Caprita with Noodles. Dave, I'm happy for you, and good luck. You know what I mean? Like, lots of luck. And the music they're playing on Gloves 94, that esoteric, obscure jazz that nobody ever heard before, get serious. I mean, that stuff went out with low-button shoes. I mean, forget it. But anyway, good luck, Dave. I'm glad you're doing the thing. And we got the ball game tonight. We got Cosford at noon. Lots of heavy-duty stuff. We also have any minute now, any day, the arrival of the program director for Coast, Fleetwood Groover. Now, there are people in the audience holding their sides and thinking that I'm making that up.
Oh, wow, man.
But I got news for you. That's his name. Now, you know that nobody made that up, right? Fleetwood Groover, who's coming to us from WBT in Charlotte, North Carolina. Eh? Oh, I bet you he is some heavy-duty stuff. So he'll be in for a real shock when he gets to this place. Okay, 10:09 at WIOD. We got a bunch of calls on the board already, which is really great, neat, keen, swell, and we don't care. FTL will be changing next Monday, by the way. The big band sounds will be coming back. It'll be great. Granny, get your teeth out of the glass. so we can chew it over. Big bands are coming back to FTL. What a joke. What a travesty. And isn't it interesting? I guess it's just a coincidence that King Paul, with the big schnoz, the guy who owns that station, went out of town Friday before the massacre takes place this week and left other underlings to tell everybody, adios, arrivederci, your ass is canned. Isn't that nice? King Paul, you make me sick. You make me want to barf. His nose is big as Patsy Montana, you know? What else? That about it? Now, don't forget, tonight, we have big things doing. Collect from Cleveland.
Hello.
Are you serious?
Oh, semi-serious. Actually, I'm in Columbus right now.
You're in Columbus? Is this Christopher?
Christopher.
The Italian, the Jewish sailor?
Is that right?
Christopher Columbus?
How are you, Neil?
Okay, you're in Columbus?
Yeah.
Scioto Downs.
I was in Cleveland yesterday.
Ohio State University.
Kent State University.
The United States Trotting Association.
You ever been to Thistledown?
No.
You ever hear of it?
Yes, sir.
Beautiful track up.
So what do you want?
I don't know. Need to talk to somebody from home and get home.
Boys, Johnny Dark over there next door, they got that music at the Coast. I mean, I like the music, but now while I'm on the air, they got it cranked up again, loud. That's it. Cut it down. See, he's listening, so he cut the crap.
Don't ever go to Cleveland.
I've been there.
Have you? What do you think of it?
Cleveland is like a cesspool.
It's dirty and schmutzy. I turned on the channel from the news from my hotel room.
Yeah.
Guess whose bright face I saw? Dan Coughlin.
Uh-huh.
We couldn't get rid of him in Miami. Channel
Well, what
6.
the hell are you doing there? Because this call is just, I had a lot of calls on the board before I punched this up.
Saw your beloved Cubbies in Pittsburgh last night.
We don't discuss baseball on this show anymore.
It was 40 degrees outside.
Uh-huh. I had a call at home in the middle of the game. Norm Kent, a maniac, was calling me from Three Rivers Stadium, in the stadium on a payphone.
Yeah, that's where I was. I'm surprised I didn't run into him. There were only
Yeah,
a dozen
I wish you
people.
would have run into him with the tractor.
There was only a dozen people or so out there.
And he says, what's wrong with the Cubs? What's wrong with that? I said, get off my phone, you jerk.
Patterson pitched a good game
Yeah.
for Pittsburgh.
Have a nice life. Say goodbye, sir.
No, I can't say goodbye, Neil. This is collect.
Have a nice life.
You too.
Bye. WIOD. Hello. Okay, Panic City. WIOD. Okay, 2 panics in a row. We got a little trifecta going there. IOD. What do you want? What is it?
Hello?
Yeah, phony voice, crank. Hold on. We'll get to you. WIOD. Hold on. WIOD. Hello. Speak up or forever hold it. Okay. WIOD. Okay, we got some business to do then. I'll talk about the game tonight. We'll take a few calls. We got Cosford at noon. WIOD.
Really?
Hold on, sweetie. Okay, let's tell you about Lowjack right now. If your car is impotent to you, like mine is to me, then you better do something to protect it, okay? Because the auto thieves are out there. We have an epidemic of auto theft in South Florida. As they say over in the Gables, we're number 1, okay? That's right, in auto theft in the country. And that's why you have to protect that big investment in your car, your truck, your van, whatever the hell it is. Lowjack really works. It's proven protection. That Lowjack transmitter that they install in your car, they can do the installation, by the way, right while you're working at your office or home, wherever you want. They'll come right to you and do a good professional quick installation. And if your car's stolen, you go out there, you say, holy cow, what the hell am I going to do? You pick up the phone, call police, and out of their computer, all they do is punch in a couple of numbers that activate that Lowjack transmitter and sends out a homing signal that they zoom in on in just a matter of minutes. And generally, in 30 minutes to 90 minutes or less, they have that car back in one piece while it's still worth getting back before they strip it down and it's gone forever and you have like a nightmare on your hands. So if nothing else, at least pick up the phone, call this toll-free number, get all the information, and I think you'll want to make an intelligent decision by getting Lowjack protection. The price is right, too. Call toll-free 1-800-53-LOWJACK and ask for Elaine. That's 1-800-535-6522. Ask for Elaine. Get all the straight dope on Lowjack. Spot on MTV. There will be 20 seconds of dead air. I know you're not going. You wouldn't leave us, especially before the trip to Chicago. WIOD.
Marvin?
Yes?
Can I speak with Marvin, please?
Speaking. What do you want? What do you want?
I want to talk with Marvin.
This is Melvin. Hold on. The Soloflex spot is on. And also, I do want to warn you that the picture, the cable here is erratic. And, of course, I know that's unusual for cable because usually it's crystal clear. And the picture is unpredictable. Now, this morning, it's clear as a bell, the picture. And if the boogie board spot that was on yesterday, if that should come on MTV during this show at any time, you will hear a long pause, okay? like the guy's golden retriever with long paws. Speaking of a place to have a great time, watch a little TV, maybe watch a ball game, sit back, meet your friends, and just have a great, afternoon or midday or evening or whenever the hell you want to go over. Fat Tuesdays. Rick and Slut were there a couple of weeks ago, and I was there to join in and kind of rub elbows with some of the people, so to speak. You know what I mean, Pat? And we had a great time down there, and you will, too. It's the place in that neck of the woods. In fact, it's about the only place in that neck of the woods. It's in the Miracle Center at 3301 Coral Way. They're open every morning at 11:30. They have a great happy hour every afternoon between 4 and 8. Every Wednesday night, including tomorrow night, is college night at Fat Tuesdays with tutors, shooters, Jell-O shots, and, of course, that largest selection in the world of frozen specialty drinks, whichever one fits your personality, like the Headbutt or the White Russian or the Strawberry Colada or the Purple Passion or the Tropical Itch or the 57 Chevy, or for our senior citizens, the Triple Bypass. There's something for everybody and a great time waiting for you every day, 7 days a week. Never a cover charge either. At Fat Tuesdays, you tell them Neil and Rick and Slut sent you by. They're in the Miracle Center, 3301 Coral Way in Miami.
610 WIOD.
Summer 1990 is the summer of Dick Tracy. You'll see the movie, listen to the soundtrack, wear the T-shirt, and read the comic book. And now, just in time for Father's Day, you can enjoy the fragrance that was inspired by the movie, the soundtrack, the T-shirt, and the comic book. New Dick Tracy cologne. Why smell like other guys? Now you can smell like Dick.
What the hell are you talking about?
1026 at WIOD. Now, let me do the thing about the game, or we're never going to get this in, okay? Because we've only got an hour and a half, and then Bill Cosford, the movie Cryptic of the Herald of... Now, don't panic, because we're not just going to talk about movies. We'll find out what Cosford hated the bird, and why he's so evasive and elusive, and why he pretends to live here when he lives in Jersey. It'll be pretty interesting. Tonight is WIOD, Neil Rogers Wings Plus night at Pompano Municipal Stadium, the game between the Miracle and the West Palm Beach Expos. Game is at 7:05. And the pregame autograph signing at 6:30, and it's easy to get there. It's north of Atlantic Boulevard, west of Federal Highway. But I guess it's like off Federal Highway, right? You can see it from Federal. Yeah, you get there, no problem. Gilbert's going to sing God Bless America before the game and take me out to the ball game during the seventh inning stretch. And the first 750 fans who show up. And don't forget, if you want to come to the game tonight and bring a bunch of people, just mention my name at the gate. And you'll all get in free, okay? Because we do have a lot of freeloaders out there. And just mentioning the word free, of course, immediately we'll add another couple thousand people. The first 750 who show up will get a Miracle pennant free and a coupon good for a free, there's that word again, dinner, when you buy one dinner at either Wings Plus location. 87 West Prospect in Fort Lauderdale, 9880 West Sample Road in Oral Springs. Tom Denneberg will be there, and you can beat up on him, too, okay? We might even sing Tom's song for him at the ball game. So be sure and come out tonight. We'd like to have a good crowd, make it look respectable, okay? 1027, we do have a line that just vacated in Dade County. Pretty depressing. 751 WIOD. Now, what I was going to ask before, is everybody out of school now? No? Just Broward and all the college punks, right? Okay. A lady in Pompano.
Hello there.
Yes, ma'am.
I want you to know that I'm a Pompano Park supporter, and I've heard Alan Finkelson is going to be at the baseball game at Miracle Stadium this evening.
Well, it will be a miracle if he shows up. You're right.
Well, he claims he's the real baseball supporter in the area.
Yeah. Well, he's a Yankee fan, so what does that tell you?
Well, he's a Miracle fan now.
Is he really?
Yep.
Well, that's great.
Thanks.
Okay. Thanks what? Did that make any sense to you? That must have been one of Alan's friends. WIOD.
Yeah, Marvin, please.
Marvin?
Yes, sir.
What do you want?
I want to speak to Marvin.
About what?
About going to Buffalo.
Yeah.
With Joey.
Let me tell you something.
What's that?
The bus leaves in an hour. Right out here in front on the 79th Street Causeway. And Sally's going to come along, too. It ought to be a really exciting ride. Sally Ride? Wasn't she the astronaut? Huh? Yeah, how do you like that? Now, she wasn't the one that got killed, though, right? That was the school teacher, as Reagan said. WIOD.
Yeah, hi. I just heard they announced the game for tonight. Think you better, you better check the schedule. I think it's at 6:05.
What?
The game. It's doubleheader.
Okay.
Because the game last night
the game was rained out last night. Well, I got news for you, okay? We better get that straightened out because I'm not going to be doing, I don't want to sound like Mr. Primadonna, but I don't think I'm going to be up there doing PA for a doubleheader or that Gilbert can sing twice, you know? We may have to call Harry in for that. Yeah, they were rained out last night.
Yeah, they were rained out, right? Yeah, so before you show up at 6:30, check it.
Well, maybe we could get Mr. Denenberg to find out, because as usual, anytime we go out and do something at this radio station, it turns out to be a disaster, as you know, because nobody lets us know what the hell is going on. So we'll find out.
Well, like I said, hopefully we'll see you there.
Thank you.
Take care.
Okay. Did you hear that, Melvin? We don't know what the hell is going on, okay? Get a hold of that little pimple head, okay? That little zit, that walking zit in the sales department, and give his head a squeeze and see what happens. Excuse me, WIOD.
Who's this?
Melvin.
Oh, Neil.
Yeah.
The Miracle game tonight is actually going to start at the regular time, 7 o'clock.
Only $50.
Who's this?
Who's who?
You.
Oh, this is the Ledger Sports Reporter.
The what?
The Ledger Sports Reporter.
The
who had all
Ledger-
the wrong
what, the-
information on when you were going to be there last week.
The Jewish Ledger?
The Jewish Ledger. The Pompano Jewish Sports Ledger.
Great. We got a story about Sandy Koufax this week, and Al Rosen.
Well, that's
and
right.
Joel, what was his name? Joel Hirschhorn? No, not Hirschhorn. He's a lawyer. Joel.
Hirschhornberg.
No, for the White Sox. Joel, oh, gee, the Jewish pitcher. Come on.
Anybody from
Joel
Chicago
Horland.
wouldn't know anything about the White Sox. You have to be a
Joel
Cubs
Horland.
fan.
That's true. Cubs don't have any Jews on their team.
But anyway,
except for Ryan Sandberg.
Sandberger.
It's just a little joke. Now, what is it? The game is at the regular time?
The regular time, 7:05.
How do you know that?
Normally they are at 6 if it's a doubleheader, but due to the fact that you're going to be there, I guess the Miracle kept things on schedule.
You're sure of this?
Called him this morning.
You're positive?
Absolutely.
But it will be a doubleheader.
That's true.
Starting at 7?
Starting at 7. But, of course, it's a
well,
doubleheader.
How long is does that mean one game is a 7-inning game?
Both games are 7-inning games.
Oh, thank God.
I know.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, and by the way, Alan Finkelson, the great baseball
The
fan,
great BS artist, yes?
has never been to a Miracle game.
Now, I'm sure of it.
All right, looking forward to seeing you tonight.
And also never stole a freight train.
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Adios. Shalom. 1031 at WIOD. Well, we have some conflicting information there, but I'm sure one of them is right. WIOD.
Hi, Marvin.
Yeah.
On this game tonight, to get tickets, what, do we have to sign up or?
No, just mention Neil's name at the door and they'll let you in for free.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, no problem. Why do I keep answering that line? Nobody else will get on. Like this guy who's still holding. Are you there? You think he's still there? I better put him back on hold. He's been on a long time and he's busy in the office. WIOD.
Marvin.
Yeah.
Is my package ready?
Yeah. It's in the bag.
2, okay?
Okay.
Bye.
See ya. 28 till 11 at WIOD. So we'll get that straightened out. That'll be another little hook to keep you tuned in for at least another 5-10 minutes till we absolutely for sure. This guy from the Jewish Ledger, he sounded like he knew what he was talking about. WIOD.
Yeah, could you guys give me directions to Arnold's Royal Castle?
Yes, sir. Where are you now?
I'm on 95 heading south.
What planet are you on, sir? Are you on the Earth or Uranus?
I'm on... This must be Neil already. God,
Yeah, you're on I-95. Whereabouts?
I'm just south of Dakota.
Dakota?
Yeah.
Dakota?
Yeah, I'm up at Fort Lauderdale, but I'm heading towards Miami.
South Dakota?
Yeah.
No, come on, where are
No,
you?
Dakota. I mean, the Design Center for the Americas around the Fort Lauderdale Airport.
Around the Fort Lauderdale Airport on I-95?
Yeah, south of there.
You mean
Almost...
so by Griffin Road, you mean?
Yeah, around Griffin
Road.
Road.
Well, why didn't you say that instead of Dakota? It sounded like you're in the state.
Okay, well...
Okay, so you say you keep coming... Oh, you got a way to go. Okay. You come down... Not that far. You come down past the Golden Glades, right? You know where that is?
Yeah.
Can you handle that?
Yeah.
And then you come down to 125th Street. That's 125.
Right.
Okay, I want to spell that out for you.
Okay.
You get off there, you go west 1 block, just one short, like half a block.
Half a block,
And right on the corner of 441 and 125th Street, there will be Arnold's Royal Castle. There'll be all kinds of signs about Neely this and Neely that, and Neil here, and et cetera.
Okay,
Leave
Neil.
a lot of money and have a great lunch.
All right, we appreciate it, Neil.
And give Wayne a big kiss for us.
All right, hey, do you want me to have him send you over something?
Cosford's going to be here at noon. Now, I don't know, because he's kind of a picky. Yeah, have him send a bunch of stuff over. I'm not going to eat any.
Yeah, I know you're not eating out
I'll
anymore.
drink some diet soda, and I have lunch at Mommy's today because it's Tuesday. But, yeah, Cosford, I'm sure, will pig out a little bit.
Okay, well,
in his
listen,
own pseudo-intellectual way.
I want to call my friend Dennis in Fort Lauderdale douchebag, okay?
Okay, sir.
Thanks a lot, Neil.
Enjoy it.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Boy, we're really instructional today. Guns N' Roses. Oh, look at that. Sweet Child of Mine. Are they grotesque or what, huh? Great record, but they just... They look like schmutz on wheels, I'll tell you. I shouldn't have said that because all those punk kids are out of school. Dade schools are out on the 20th. Broward is out on the 14th? I don't think so. Today is what, the 5th? Well, how come these kids in Broward are, like, calling in? You called? Well, don't start, sucking around just because you're leaving. Okay, we have an open line in Broward, 524-Melvin, 524-WIOD. We want to tell you about Toyota of Hollywood. If you are in the market, if you're thinking about trading for a new car, please check out those beautiful, those well-made, those incredible-looking 1990 Toyotas and the 91 Previa van, the biggest, the roomiest, the most luxurious van that Toyota's ever built, and the 91 MR2 and MR2 Turbo, the one that drives like a Ferrari at a fifth of the cost. And it is, I know that sounds crazy, okay, because the MR2 is like a little sports car, but when you drive it, you are going to be shocked at the new 91 MR2 Turbo. It is fast, it is luxurious, it is incredible, and as Rod Roddy would say, the price is right, okay? So go over and check them all out at Toyota of Hollywood. They'll treat you with velvet gloves, man. They'll give you great personal service, no pressure, no games, no gimmicks, just great prices, great value, and the best in award-winning service, always waiting for you at Toyota of Hollywood. That's what's made them number one. You'll find them on 441 right between Taft and Sheridan Streets in Hollywood. You tell Patrick Murray and my good friends over there that Uncle Neil sent you by for a hell of a deal at Toyota of Hollywood.
610 WIOD.
I know I look sick. No, I look down. Can't move my face. Only a frown. I am just wasted and plowed. I am just spaced out and down. Out cold on the street. Please bring me around. I'm wasted and plowed. It's hard to believe. Got a thing in my mind.
WIOD, what do you want?
My face is just blank. All of the time, I am just wasted and plowed. I am just spaced out and down. You could call me an emotional guy. Just spaced out and fried.
Okay, so we got the word. It is a doubleheader tonight, but it does start at 7 o'clock. But the question is, in a 7-inning game, when is the 7th inning stretch, okay? That's important because Gilbert's going to have to know when to sing, take me out to the ball game, okay? So we have to get a lot of these things straightened out. I've also got another Donald Trump one. I know we played that one at the beginning called Donald Tycoon to the tune of Rocky Raccoon, which is so good that I'm tempted to play it right now, but I won't. Are you still there?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
See, I stuck with you through about 4 different chances. They're assuming that you were busy.
That's incredible.
Yeah, not too many people would do that.
Well, I was having a few drinks with Fleetwood Groover sitting around the campfire. We were camping out about 2 weeks ago.
Groovy.
And we were talking about a white sale that was coming up. And besides that,
What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah.
We were looking for some of those clippers to clip those little nails of the gerbils.
Uh-huh. Cute.
Okay.
Is this what I've had you on hold all this time waiting for?
Yeah, because we're in.
Don't attack the new program director at Coast 97 until he at least gets here, okay?
You ask him. He's into gerbils.
Okay. 1040 at WIOD. We have an opening in Dade, one in Broward now. 751 WIOD in Dade, 524 WIOD in Broward. Oh, excuse me. Hello.
Hello.
WIOD.
Hi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you want?
I just want to talk to Neil.
WIOD, what do you want?
Hold on. WIOD.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Mobile.
Neil, yes, mobile.
I can hear that ringing sound.
Yes, the Miracle game tonight starts at 9, and it's a doubleheader. I just got the news.
What, AM or PM?
9 p.m., and each one is going to be 11 innings.
Okay.
So it'll be a little
good. The Cubs
little
ought to
long.
try that. If we played enough innings, we might score a couple of runs.
There
I
you
doubt
go.
it.
There,
Yeah.
and maybe they'll wait for enough people to show up to start.
Yeah.
I think they're waiting for a quorum before they start the game, so that's
Right.
why they're waiting till 9.
Uh-huh.
If they don't get it.
We're going to have a lot of people there, sir, even though you won't be there.
Let me ask you something.
Yes. So
Rick,
you notice when I said even though you would be there, you didn't say, oh, yes, I will. See, I know your type.
You're right, absolutely. Listen,
Just a party pooper.
Rick and Putz. Is the English translation of that Rick and Dick?
By the way, he said something the other day. What are you getting all panicky about? He said his name was Richard. I was driving home, and he said his real name, Rick O'Reilly, is Richard. And I was thinking, now, of course, a lot of people whose name is Richard, they're called Dick. Now, if we called him by his name and he still had Putz with him as a sidekick, that would be, I think, maybe a little bit too much even for this audience.
Well, I don't know. I think they could handle it.
Probably. Have a nice day.
Have a nice day.
10:42, am I right? Just their names. Hey, listen, we can't change people's names to suit a bunch of old farts up in Washington who are paranoid and hostile and psychotic, right? You're damn straight. Well, we have an opening in Dade County, 751 WIOD. We're having a great time until Bill Cosford gets here at noon. Hopefully we'll have a little food from Wayne to pacify him, because Cosford's always better when you shove something in his mouth. Fort Lauderdale.
Hi.
Yeah.
I'll be attending the game tonight.
Outstanding. Starts at midnight.
No, I believe it's around 7 o'clock.
7 p.m. Don't accept any wooden nickels. Don't listen to any of these agents provocateurs.
Yeah.
These are all promoters for the dogs or something. Don't pay any attention. The game starts at 7. We're going to have a gigantic crowd.
I want everyone to bring banners that say, hire Super Dave and Mr. Ring.
Okay. We have an opening in Dade. So help me God, if he shows up. See, I didn't know who that was. Did you hear who that was? You aren't paying any attention. That was that slime ball, Super Dave, okay? And I'm going to tell you something right now. If he shows up, his ass is getting tossed right out. Trust me. And we'll have Fat Rich there to make sure of it. 1043 WIOD.
Neil, please.
I mean, is that chronic when you just can't get rid of somebody that's a pain in the ass, they just won't go away, sir? Is that chronic or what?
That's
the epitome of being chronic.
It crossed my ass a little bit.
Exactly.
Neil, please.
What's going on, Harry? I'm here. I'm doing it.
Gilbert. Gilbert sings.
Yes.
Come on, Neil.
Come on, what?
Gilbert Two Steps.
Oh, jeez. Are we going to
heard
do
that one yet?
requests again? We only got a limited amount of time here, sir. We've only got a short amount of time. We got a very important guest coming at noon, alleged. I'm killing a little time to find it, okay?
Oh, okay. Can I just, sit here and ponder stand?
No, because I found it. I just found it. Have a nice forever yours.
Put me on hold.
Put you on hold for what?
Gilbert.
Did anybody ever tell you were a little bit pushy?
No.
Well, guess what?
What?
You are.
The singing sensation of the 90s, radio legend and talk show groupie, Gilbert sings for you.
Round, round, ghetto out, I ghetto out. Pretty woman, walking down the street, pretty woman, the kind I like to meet.
It's Gilbert's magic from A to Z.
Wild thing, you make my heart sing. You make everything groovy, wild thing.
You get every record ever recorded from the Animals to the Zombies. Who could forget this timeless classic?
These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you.
And the song that set America's romantic hearts on fire.
Strangers in the night, exchanging glances, strangers in the night.
They're all sung just for you by Gilbert. Every song ever written, every song ever recorded. Interpreted just for you by the Golden Throat himself, Gilbert.
Love me tender, love me true. When a man loves a woman.
Order yours today. The 40 Record Center, 2 CDs, just $9.95 plus $26 shipping and handling. No respectable shipping company would touch it. Order today, for operators are standing by to take your order now. This record collection is not available in stores. They wouldn't have it. Call the number flashing on your screen, 1-800-GILBERT-CROAKS. That's 1-800-GILBERT, CROAKS. Order now, and you'll also get the Gilbert Sings to the Crowd 45.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and crack.
Remember, if you want it right, it's got to be Gilco.
You said it. Don't say it again. 1046 at WID. It's just a little preview of what you'll be hearing at the ball game tonight. probably have a little stirring pregame speech by Alan J. Finkelson, who we understand is showing up. That should keep a lot of people away. Now, where was that guy? Where was he that I was just talking to that wanted to hear that? Was that you?
Hey, Neil.
Hold on. Was that you?
No, it wasn't me, Neil.
Oh, was it you?
No.
How about you?
Not me.
You?
No.
How about you?
No, that was me, Neil.
You're welcome.
Neil, can I call somebody a douchebag?
Quickly.
Richard Heald. You're a douchebag.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye.
1046, let's go to North Miami Beach.
Hi, Neil. How you doing?
Great.
Long-time listener, first-time caller.
Wonderful.
I mean, go back to days like, when you used to work at WKAT?
Yeah.
Way back
those
then.
were the days. Way back when,
I was at the station way back when...
with
Craig
Sid Levin and Craig Worthing.
Yeah. I was
And Lynn Russell, who's now a big superstar,
Howard
and Chris
Premer.
Myers and Howard Premer
Chris
and Sonny
Myers.
Hirsch and
Chris Myers.
and Joe, what's his name? May he rest in peace, the newsman, Joe Freed.
Joe Freed, right?
And, all of them, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I had a great time.
Jim Alton from Alton Road.
Who?
Mike Spindell.
Oh, please. Mike
Dick
Spindell.
Syatt.
Does he still have that trivia show on one of the stations down here, Mike Spindell?
Now, he's on, he was on weekends on FTL, but I don't know what's going to happen. He'll probably be out with the laundry over there.
Well, if anybody trying to pick up FTL in Dade County, forget it, because their signal's like...
Their signal, you could do better by wrapping your finger in your pop-up toaster and standing outside and screaming loud like Lee Fowler. You could have a bigger audience than FTL.
Neil's ashamed.
They're an industry disaster. They're almost as big of a joke as QAM, but not quite.
Maybe when you're on vacation, Craig can fill in for you instead of...
Possible. I do want to mention G. Michael McKay will be filling in the first day I'm gone on a Friday, and then Stan will be here for part of the time, and then some others. I do want to also mention that Joey will not be among those filling in officially. Trust me.
Neil, doesn't...
Go to the bank on it.
Doesn't a guy from 10 to 2 on Saturdays have another job in town? I mean, one day working a radio station during the week, it's not going to make a living for him. I mean, that's ridiculous. Why don't he go back to Buffalo?
He tries to be anonymous driving that truck, the big purple truck.
He was horrible on She, Neil, when he was on She.
Do we have to discuss that creature, sir?
No,
Do we have to discuss
just mentioning
have
his
a little respect for the dead.
No, I just want to thank you. I got a card from you the other day in the mail with a picture of you saying that I was #1 fan, this and that. Just want to thank you for the card.
Where'd you get that from?
In the mail, from your radio station.
Yeah, sure.
I'm serious. I'll show you.
You're dreaming.
No, I'll read it to you right now.
Okay.
You don't want to really hear it, do you?
Why, is it something personal?
No. It just unless one of my friends play a joke, but I don't think so.
What does it say?
It said from WIOD Radio, Dear Steve, to my #1 fan, thanks for listening to my show every day.
No, I would never write that.
Well, where did I get it from?
Whose picture is it, Alex
Your
Bennett?
picture.
My picture?
Solo picture yourself without the bird.
And what language is it written in? Hebrew?
No, not Hebrew. WIOD 610 Talk Radio.
Oh, that's not us.
No?
Have a nice day, pal.
All right, thanks.
Where the hell did you get that? Are you sending pictures out in the programming office without my knowledge and forging my signature? Oh, boy. These people in there, look out for them, man. I'll tell you, don't ever drop the soap when they're around. We have an open line in Dade County, 751 Coast, and one in Broward, 524. They're both ringing. Look at that. WIOD.
Guns N' Roses rule, Aerosmith sucks.
Okay, pal, just look straight down. WIOD.
Hi.
Hold on. Okay, what was that? Are you there?
Yeah.
Well, hold on a second. Don't get panicky and surly with me, sir. WIOD.
Yeah, I'd like to call Chris a douchebag.
Well, hold on, and we'll give you the opportunity, sir, after we do a very important commercial break here on 610 WIOD, where your signature can never be your own. Well, sure nice to see Chuck Meyer in here again talking baseball, isn't it? 10:51 at WIOD. See, anytime the Pirates win, man, he's in here like a flash. After they lose about 3-4 in a row, all of a sudden you couldn't find him with a magnifying glass, but that's all right. When Steve Blass starts tonight, you'll be sorry. Anyway, we're going to take a call from Hollywood, I guess, eh?
Yeah, Neil, how you doing?
Okay.
Listen, I got something to ask you about. 5-6 weeks ago, you were talking about The Who. You said they had some song that was about suicide. You never talked more about it.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Well, I want to know what song you were talking about.
What song I was talking about? It's, I don't remember the name of the album. It's an old album. It's morbid, depressing stuff, and there's one song in there. I can't, somebody will call in and tell you.
Okay. By the way, the Reds are going to win the World Series this year.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, good luck to you. They might as well just call it all off the way things are going now.
All right.
Just have a forfeit.
Yeah, I got one other question for you.
Yeah.
What's the latest you heard on Liz Wilde?
On what?
On Liz Wilde, remember her?
Liz Wilde?
Yeah.
From She?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think she's given any more interviews. I know that.
No, I used to work there, and...
At She?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. No wonder you sound so depressed. Wow.
There was a pretty ugly scene over there.
Woo!
They used to just, kind of...
Did Tenaglia ever chase you up and down the hall with a hammer?
Which one?
Tenaglia.
The daughter.
Really? With a hammer, huh?
Yeah.
Well, we'll find out. We'll get answers to all of your questions, sir, because that's what we're here for.
All right.
Okay.
Have a good life.
See you. Now I put it together. He wants to know the song about suicide, and he used to work at She. It all kind of fits together. We have 2 openings in Broward, which is a shocking... and I think everybody's out of school now. I don't care what Marvin says. In Broward, 524 WIOD. Knows the name of the album? See, I told you. Deerfield.
Hey, how you doing, Neil?
Which most of the people in Deerfield are suicidal, especially if they're under the age of 100, like this caller.
Well, 1 or 2 of us.
The name of the album is?
It's from the movie, the Quadrophenia album.
Quadrophenia, that's the one.
It's a great album, but it is very maudlin.
Oh,
and
morbid. And there's one cut on there, man. I can't think of the name of it. It's something like Steely Dan. Are we out of gas? Something like that. I don't know. It's real depressing.
Hey, I sent you a shirt a little while ago.
Yes.
But I sent you a XX, and I thought I heard you say the other day that you're down to a svelte little, 18, you said?
No, I'm not 18. Try 16, sir.
16?
18.
Well,
Let's
you're
go.
practically a ballerina now.
Yes, close.
Oh, that's good. So the next shirt I should
very tiny flippers. What?
I should send you, the next shirt I should send you should be like
well,
a
what
large
shirt?
then.
What was it?
Excuse me?
What was it?
Well, I sent you 2, but I sent you one with a whale on it.
A whale on it?
Yeah. On the
What was
front
it,
and
like a
back.
Debbie Ellis T-shirt?
Yeah, there you go. No, it was on the front and the back.
I don't recall getting that.
Oh, well, it was kind of like, see, you have there's all kinds of thieves, I think. That
I know it.
get
And we have
between
people
you
that
and-
sign my name, forge my name to stuff here. I'm beginning to find out what the hell's going on here.
Well, that's good, because it was kind of a company shirt, and the company's not mine, so it doesn't matter that you didn't get it.
Good.
Anyway, it was XX, so I'll send you a large?
I'm more into like XXX.
Seriously, what size will fit you, I wonder?
As in Debbie does Donald, stuff like that. Large, just a regular large.
Oh, that'll
regular, normal person size
Oh,
almost.
and you know something else?
What else?
In reference to last week, the deadhead that called in and said that Aerosmith sucks.
Well, we have a few of those.
Well,
people with no taste. People with
anybody-
taste in their nostril.
Well, I happen to be a deadhead, and anybody that is a deadhead that will say something like that about Aerosmith, obviously isn't all the way there yet. They got some space to grow.
They have Jerry Garcia disease. That's their problem.
Yeah, well, I like the Dead, and I also like Aerosmith.
All right.
And
Well, nobody's perfect.
that the album that I fell in love with it was
As Stan would say, half a meatloaf is better than none.
there you go, the Dream On album, that
Outstanding.
Mama Kin.
Yep.
That's the song.
Okay.
Hey, Neil, talk to you later.
Have a great Lasix. That would probably be like a 3-horse field. Well, listen, have a great day.
Let me tell you something.
Quickly, I
have
gotta
leave.
run.
I have to leave here. For 14 years, I've left to go to work,
Right.
worrying about whether you'll be here when I get back.
I'll
this
be here.
year, I don't have to worry.
I'll be here.
Thank God.
Okay.
Bye.
By the way, speaking of racing, I spoke to a great gentleman in the business, Phil Saltzman, yesterday. Big news from New York. Marshall Cassidy is being put out to pasture. He's going to become a racing official of some kind. Any kind will be good for us. And Tom Durkin will become the New York racing announcer at Belmont and Aqueduct and Saratoga starting August 29th. So thank God for good news, okay? Here's Henry Barrow, who says thank God for good booze.
News Talk Radio 610 WIOD presents Neil Rogers. To get in touch and talk, call 751 WIOD in Dade, 524 WIOD in Broward, or 655 and 278 WIOD in the Palm Beaches. Other areas may call collect. The opinions expressed by the host, guest, or callers are not necessarily those of the station. Now, here's Neil Rogers on News Talk Radio 610 WIOD.
Now somewhere in a penthouse in Manhattan, there lived a young man named Donald Tycoon. Now one day Donald ran off with another dame. Marla Maples was her name. But Bonnie didn't like that. She says, I'm gonna get that boy. So she talked to a lawyer, said she wanted big bucks and the Plaza Hotel. But Donald Tycoon walked into his room, only to find his face front page him sleeves and all of his tears. Ivana said I will be well paid, but Donald, it seems, planned and he schemed by making her sign a prenuptial. So she and her man concocted a plan to make Donald look rather silly. She told her columnist friends the whole ugly end, and that Donald thinks with his willy. Oh, but Donald was smart, deal making's his art, and Ivana collapsed and was crying. Now his lawyer walked in, determined to win, and proceeded to lie about assets. He said, Bonnie, met your match. Take the cash, Don, it's only a scratch. And you'll be better just as soon as this is over. And now Donald Tycoon fell back in his room, finding more slander and libel. The Post said Donald is scum, a philandering bum, and now Donald needs some image revival. Yeah, come on, Donnie boy, come on, Donnie boy, I'm sorry, Donnie, but it's time to go.
I love it. It's 11:08 at WIOD. I know you don't like it, but that's too bad because I don't really care. Bill Cosford, the movie maven from the Herald, who's just a real rack on tour and general pain in the ass. He'll be here at noon, and Wayne Arnold will be here at 12:30 with some food so we can keep him occupied. Don't have to listen to too much of his BS. And then Rick and Putz will be along at 2 this afternoon. What do we got? We got a schedule here somewhere, we hope. Yes, sir. Sonny and Joe on Sports Talk at 6:05. And another great performance by the Yankees. Man, are they doing it, huh? The Red Sox and the Yankees, 7:35 from Fenway tonight, okay? We do have an open line in Broward. Don't forget the ball game in Pompano Beach tonight, weather permitting. Doubleheader starting at 7 o'clock. You get 2 games for the price of none if you mention Neil Rogers at the gate, okay? They'll let you in free, all you degenerates. WIOD. Nice talking to you. Probably another order. West Palm Beach.
How come you don't like Mr. Radio?
What?
How come you don't like Mr.
For the same reason I don't like you. Get off my phone, you creep, as somebody would say who's no longer here and who's on the verge of losing his job. WIOD.
Hey, good morning, Mr. Neil Rogers.
Yes, sir, Mr.
Mr. Munghead.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they call me.
What are we going to do with Mr. Super Dave and Mr. Radio, with those two? Where are we going to bury them?
We're going to kick their tuckuses out of the stadium tonight.
Exactly.
We're going to have to...
Oh, so help me. If Super Dave should... Because I've seen him. I've seen his fat face and body at Pompano.
We don't want it there.
And if he shows up there, we don't want him there. Just find something else to do, okay? We're sick and tired of people imposing their presence when they're not desired.
Instead of a seventh-inning stretch, we'll have a seventh-inning kickoff.
Okay.
We'll kick their butts
right out of the stadium, okay? Right through the old goalposts, eh?
Can I be a part of that show?
Right through the crossbar.
I'm ready to roll.
Sound like an S&M caller here. We ought to play the Marquis de Sade for this guy.
Hey.
I just want to play these cards. Do you realize that new kids on the block, sir. Go ahead.
No, I don't
Why is this video in black and white? I want to say this. Let's discuss that with Cosford. I'm going to put that down because it's a boring subject. But these artsy, crafty, pseudo... Oh, it's not in black and white. Excuse me. Part of it's in black and white. Look at which part.
Remember that crap that Alex Bennett was doing? What was it called? Mailbox movies where you have black lines?
Letterbox format, which is the most depressing, annoying way, and it looks like it's all squeezed in, like it's squoze.
Is that like
somebody squoze it too hard. God almighty, I tell you. What was I thinking about when I first saw this group? I must have been, my vision must have been real bad.
You must have been playing with the dogs.
Is this the Hooter Man?
Yeah.
Oh, Melvin recognized you. I wasn't paying any attention.
Yeah.
I was thinking about those lyrics to that Johnny Mathis record when he was singing something about low over Jordan.
There you go. I didn't get a chance to talk dirty with Melvin today.
Oh, really? Well, that's why he looks a little depressed.
He usually
a little deprived. Like he's missed something.
He usually picks up and we compare war stories,
Yeah.
But
anyway, we're having Jordan going to be in here on Thursday.
Jordan who?
From New Kids on the Block.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Don't lower yourself, dude.
Don't lower myself? Boy, I got a good line for that. That's what Johnny Mathis was singing, something about lower over Jordan.
Yeah, but remember, you got to have a piece of the rock for that.
Yeah?
Well,
I'm not going to touch any of your material, sir, because you're a filthy, disgusting, perverted, sick, grotesque person, and we hope you call soon.
but you like me.
Have a nice day. It's 11 past 11 at WIOD, where we're sick as hell, and that's why you listen. We have an open line in Broward, 524-WIOD. And that is an interesting thing. This video starts out, I never really paid that much attention before, but I'm paying a lot closer attention now. It starts out in black and white, and then it, like, blossoms into full color, and then there are, like, portions of it that are in black and white. Like I said only moments ago, I think this is pretty clever and pretty intellectual, for real, as opposed to pseudo-intellectual. And don't forget, one of the great suits in the history of South Florida, Bill Cosford, will allegedly be here at noon, and we'll believe it when we see it. Miami.
Hello, Neil.
Yeah.
How you doing today?
Okay.
Hey, somebody was calling before. Swayze's restaurant is Mulholland Drive Cafe.
Right.
That's
and
right.
it's in the waterways. It's
Waterways.
right there, but it's got nothing to do with the unicorn. It just happens to be close by.
That's right. Well, that guy was in the ballpark. That's about it.
Yeah, right.
And
Like
G.
the
Michael
Cubs, they're in
K
the
from Power
ballpark.
96 is sitting in, huh? Well, I guess he's not from Power 96 anymore.
Well, no, from FTL most recently.
That's right. And you guys have something in common. I took both your pictures.
Oh, is that all we have in common? Well, we don't want to go into that.
Well, you guys both probably like Aerosmith.
Yeah.
And you know how I feel about Aerosmith, but I don't want to get into that.
And New Kids on the
New
Block.
Kids. My kid's got some of those New Kids cards. I'll start saving you the double.
What is that?
You know, they baseball cards, how they come in a pack. Now they've got the...
Are you serious?
Swear to God, he came home with 2 yesterday.
He came
I
home
couldn't
with 2?
believe it.
What, cards or to the group?
Two of the kids. Well, they're personal friends of ours.
Oh, that's
No,
okay.
The packs of cards. And the gum was pretty good, too.
Uh-huh. Oh, I used to love that, boy. When I was a kid and got those baseball cards, I'd get like 20 packs, and I would feel compelled, because people were starving somewhere in the world, I feel compelled to chew every wad of
Single
gum.
piece. Your dentist likes
Look at this. Even some of the people are in color, and the... boy, this is interesting, the way they photograph this
good
video.
photography.
And some of the people in the background are black and white. This is fantastic. See, I'm getting into this artsy-crafty stuff.
You know how they do that, don't you?
No.
Well, it's filmed in black and white, and then they just add in the color.
Oh, they bring Ted Turner in.
Ted Turner,
yeah. Colorized New Kids on the Block. Ted, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Can my 2-year-old say hello to you?
When they're going to start showing those Braves games in black and white, they're really going to do it. Yes, go right ahead.
No, you're a douchebag.
Okay, good one.
You like that?
Excellent.
You know, talking about douchebags, that lead story today, that guy that shook that kid, I think we should get him like somewhere and all throw some stones at him.
Yeah, with the Super Dave and Mr. Radio all in the same bus. A Greyhound.
I'll see you later, Neil.
Bye-bye.
In closing.
Yes.
Aerosmith, they don't really suck. They're just not great.
Bye.
Bye.
What does he know? WIOD.
How you doing?
Okay.
Sunrise.
Okay, Sunrise, hold on. We have an open line in Dade, one in Palm Beach. 2 on the board at the same time. Not a very happy sight. These are not happy moments at WIOD because the video just ended. 751-9463, 751-WIOD in Palm Beach. Now, see, all this, I guess these guys are passé now, right, because The Simpsons is much hotter. They're like only making, what, $4 million a day apiece now instead of like $20 million? See, I can't relate to that. I don't understand what that's all about. Palm Beach, WIOD, and you're mobile.
Neil.
And you're on the air right now.
Can't touch this, buddy. What's
What?
happening?
What?
I want to be a part of your sick show.
Yeah. Well, you got a good start on this call, sir.
Yeah.
How about
Upload, baby.
How about getting your head out of the muffler, pal?
Yeah, I'm trying. It's right in there, though.
Okay. Wow. That was a caller for Rick and Mutt. It's 11:15 at WIOD. We have an opening in Palm Beach where Mr. Music just hung up. 655 WIOD. I can't get over those 2 slobs, man. Mr. Radio and Super Dave. Keep calling back and call back. It's like there are people like that. I've mentioned that many times before. There are people who will just not go away. You tell them, I can't stand you. You're disgusting. You're grotesque. You're obnoxious. We hate you like poison. The audience wants you. Oh, hold it. The boogie board spot just came on. It's 11:15 at WIOD. We need somebody to fill this space.
Hi, Uncle Neil. How you doing, buddy? Guess who?
How many guesses do I get? Maury Boogie.
Yeah, I'll be very happy to fill in for your spot when you go on vacation.
Maury Boogie. Yeah, will you, Gilbert? Well, you got 2 chances of that, Gilbert.
What's that?
None and much less than none.
Oh, because...
because, yeah.
Yeah, because
You got about as much chance of filling in on my vacation as Blind Mike has doing morning drive on QAM.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Well, I guess...
Gilbert, tonight's the big night, eh?
Yeah, I know. I'm looking...
Now, when are we going to have you sing Take Me Out to the Ballgame? Because there's 7-inning games, and there will be no 7th-inning stretch. We'll have to do it like in the middle of the 5th inning.
Well, I'll be very happy
The
to do it.
5th
I'm
inning
ready
stretch.
to go.
Yeah, you're ready to go.
2 times. I'm ready to go.
Good.
And I guess you probably heard me on Sunday, right?
No, I sure didn't.
You mean you didn't hear the...
No, I sure did not, Gilbert. When my life gets that empty that I have to listen to WKET on Sunday will be the day I pull the trigger, as Roy Rogers.
Oh, because he had invited you over to his show. He did.
Yeah, good luck to
Tell me
him.
so.
Good luck to him, Gilbert.
I see.
We don't slum around at substandard douchebag radio stations like the Cat, okay?
Yeah.
Got it, Gilbert?
Yeah, and plus I'll
Good.
be looking for that.
Well, we'll see you tonight, Gilbert.
Yeah, and also next Wednesday, too.
We'll see you tonight, Gilbert.
Okay.
Okay. Like I said, for just a moment or two there to fill that spot, but briefly. It's 11:17 at WIOD. We have one opening in Dade, WIOD.
Hey, you want to...
What is it?
Hello?
Yes.
Got a version of your song for you here.
Hold on, and we have an opening in Boca now, and then everybody will be happy. 278-9463. What song is it? Oh, he didn't even wait. Hold on a second. Are you there? And he hangs up. Man, now you, sir, whoever that was, you are so dumb that it's frightening, okay? You are so dumb that you make like, I'm trying to think of a real dumb... You make Bart Simpson seem like Albert Einstein in drag, okay, sir? I was going to put you on over just a second, let you show your ass to the whole world, do your thing, and he, like, puts it on in the middle, and I'm trying to talk to this idiot, and he's gone. And you can hear some little baby wailing in the background. Pathetic. That little child in the background, sir, has got a higher IQ than you do. That was so weak, so bad. But we enjoyed it. WIOD.
Also, you're opening.
Cute. It's 11:18 at WIOD. Now, see, that was a pervert. I know who that was. Do you know who that was? That was that pervert. I know him. A real screamer. Anyway, let's talk about Char Hut right now. If you're in the mood for a great lunch, Char Hut is the place to find it. Lunch, that is. If you live in Oral Springs, Coconut Creek, North Lauderdale, Margate, or any of the other 7 location areas, that's kind of a little awkward, right? If you live by Char Hut anywhere, you got to get over there and try some of the new things on the menu. For example, well, these aren't new things on the menu, but it's a new deal. It's the Neil deal at all 7 South Florida Char Huts. 2 of their delicious buffalo-style jumbo hot dogs, those gigantic weenies cooked on the grill, charbroiled just the way you like them with your choice of fresh, delicious toppings, and a large soft drink, just $2.99. That's the Neil deal every day at Char Hut. And if you're watching the weight, like some of us are, they now have a 296-calorie quarter-pound chicken breast. For those of you who have to kind of watch what you eat, that they cook on the grill exactly the way you like it, like they cook everything. Or if that's not enough, if you're a real big fresser, they introduced the half-pound double chicken breast to like more breast for lunch, okay? It is just unbelievable, and it's waiting for you only at Char Hut. Also brand new, the new Kids Combo. Kids 12 and under get a hot dog or hamburger, fry, and a small drink for half price at Char Hut right now. The best ingredients cooked exactly the way you want it, fresh on the grill. You can't beat it with a stick. At Char Hut, open every morning early at 10:30 for lunch, dinner, and great late-night snacks. Inexpensive, the food is delicious, and sure beats the hell out of those fast food joints, okay? 7 South Florida Char Huts. You'll find them in Tamarack, Sunrise, Hollywood, Davie, Oakland Park, Miami, and the newest Char Hut at 306 North State Road 7 in Margate. I don't believe you. Johnny Dark, you are a shameless person, okay? Go back and play some of that good stuff. They are playing good music over there. It's frightening. Not as good as we do, but pretty damn close. They're not playing this yet. Next week.
Excuse me. Is that a bugle in your jeans?
Why, yes, it is.
Get in. I know Flight of the Bumblebee.
And I bet she knows Fleetwood Groover, too. It's 11:22 at WIOD, where we're just having one hell of a day, eh? Don't forget the ball game is tonight. I keep reminding you that because God only knows. We hope we have a few people show up at Pompano Municipal Stadium, 7 o'clock. Doubleheader will be there for the first game, between the Miracle and the West Palm Beach Expos. And just mention my name at the door or Gilbert's name, and you'll get in free. And the first 750 fans who show up get a free Miracle pennant and a coupon good for one free dinner when you buy one at either Wings Plus location. Sounds incredible. Miami.
Yeah, Neil.
Yeah.
I'll have to call Steve and Lenny, a bunch of knuckleheads,
Yeah?
and I'll see you tonight.
Okay. Good one. Kendall.
Oh, Neil?
Yeah.
How you doing? I got a spy report.
Okay,
Sonny
sir.
Fox got fired over in Texas.
No way.
Yeah.
You're joking.
I swear to God.
For what?
I don't know. Usual stuff, I would imagine. Being obnoxious and self-centered.
Oh, okay.
But
I'll check it out.
What's the chances of him being hired now at WIOD with maybe 2 to 6, making an adolescent trio there?
None. What a schmendrick. Okay, there's the call. You can do 4 hours on that, guys. Those guys are doing great. Leave them alone, okay? Cut the crap. Nick just brought me in. What magazine is this? Oh, this Entertainment magazine, the one with that ugly, grotesque Arnold Schwarzenegger on the cover. Let's talk with Bill Cosford about Arnold Schwarzenegger for about 2 seconds. Oh, is he just... He's like a step above, and I do say above, Sylvester Stallone. Just one step. And that Maria Shriver, boy, she must have seen something that the rest of us can't see. Because, boy, what a couple that is, huh? Here's a broad with no chin at all, Maria Shriver. She's attractive except like down to the lip, but under the lip there's like a chin missing. And here's him who's like, who's probably, good in the sack, but other than that, I mean, what a great intellectual coupling. But anyway, inside this magazine, here's a thing on New Kids on the Books. It says, some people are calling New Kids on the Block the hottest pop property since the Beatles, who 3 new kid books are on the paperback bestseller list. The lives and loves of the New Kids on the Block. And there's a picture here, and of course the 4 on the left, they can all drop dead, but there's Jordan wearing coveralls with nothing underneath. Isn't that disgusting? And Johnny Mathis thinking something about lowering over Jordan. New Kids on the Block scrapbook, and the other one is New Kids on the Block, period. That's it. No, not with a period after block. Well, it's kind of interesting, Nick. Not too exciting, but save the picture. 25 past 11 at WIOD. Let's go to Coconut Creek.
Neil.
Now that we've discovered MTV, man, life is worth living. Yes, sir.
Neil, this is your buddy from Rochester, New York.
All right, now we're talking. Let's talk some Schweigel's White Hots.
I had some. I just got back yesterday.
Let's talk about Vic and Irvs. Let's talk about some real stuff.
And Don and Bob's.
Let's talk about...
the chocolate almond ice cream.
Oh, yeah.
And sends a regard.
By the way, did they really change the name of Don and Bob's?
The original. Oh, you mean the one out in Brighton?
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't go there. I went to the one at the lake.
I didn't realize it was there anymore.
Oh, that's the original. That's what Don Barbados started many years ago.
Oh, I understand that, but I used to live in Brighton, sir. I went to school right next door to Don and Bob's in Brighton. I've spent I don't know how many days there just shoveling that stuff down my throat.
Yeah, well, he bought one. Then he sold that once to. I'm trying to think of the guy.
The guy from Wendy's who is destroying that place. He is.
It's terrible. I don't go there anymore.
I know. He's destroying.
I don't go to that one, but I go to one down at Sea Breeze. That's.
Right. They're still doing it there, huh?
You can't believe it. It's such a dreary place. The big thing is they go down by the marina there, where the boats are and the bugs are, and that's the big deal for the whole weekend there.
Yeah, well, that's good. They bring a few lilacs down there and sniff the flowers.
Yeah, you were very nice this year when I invited you to the Rochester picnic at T.Y. Park. Every Tuesday, but we won't be having that. Till next.
Well, what do you mean that was very nice? I didn't show up. I don't.
Well, next year. Now we start after Thanksgiving next year, and every other Tuesday we're going to have the picnic there, and you and Mom are always invited.
Great. Well, we're going to show up one of these times.
Yeah, and I'll have the. Listen, do you want me to bring you back to?
No, sir. I can't. I appreciate it, but I can't mess around with those things right now. And if I could, Wayne Arnold's got them all that he ships in from Rochester.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Anyway,
yeah, you told me that the place on 125th Street and 7th Avenue.
You betcha.
Did you know Pete Pavia?
No, sir. I know Joe Pavia. He drives at Pompano.
Yeah, well, no, Pete was an NBA referee in basketball.
No.
He had a setback.
No, I knew Les Harrison.
Oh, who did? And Jack Harrison.
And Muggsy Solomon.
And that's your uncle.
Right.
Right?
That's correct.
Let me tell you, he was one classy guy.
Yes, sir, and he never stole a freight train.
No, he was great. I was going to tell you that Pete Pavia on the 11th, they're going to have a banquet for him. The guy is in remission, and he's been, pretty sick. But listen, everybody in Rochester, the Red Wings are, Neil, the Red Wings are in first place.
They're doing it.
Oh, yeah.
And, I'm going to take up International League. Forget the Cubs. I'm going to the International League.
Listen, I got something for you. I got a shirt, and I was trying to send it to you, but I got in an accident. I got hurt pretty bad, but I'm okay now.
Okay.
I got one of those shirts that you can wear in the house. I got the Cubs shirt for you.
Great. Okay, I'll wear it in the John.
Bring it down, huh?
I'll wear it in the bathroom.
You want me to bring it down there at the station, or
anything that makes you happy?
Listen,
whatever's convenient for you.
I wanted to tell you. Rochester. I go up there because I got grandkids and my mother-in-law there. Otherwise, it's just a big waste of time.
Exactly.
The weather was 84.
The weather stinks and the lilac smell, and it's just not what you can't go back. Well, listen, have a great day.
Listen, nice talking to you. Sometimes when I got to get to you, could I just call the station and give you some, or come down?
Give me some what?
Neil?
What?
I'll bring the shirt down. I'll come down
Great.
myself.
We'll look forward to it.
All right, thank you.
See ya. Get
Have
that
a nice
phone
day.
now. Get that other call.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, thank God for call waiting. 29 past 11 at WIOD. We got 2 open lines in Broward. I can't imagine why. 524 White Hot. 524 WIOD. Boy, this is a pressure building now. Bill Cosford's supposed to show up. He won't be here. No way. Sunrise.
Hi, Neil. How are you?
Okay.
I'm calling today to talk to you about golf. Do you know anything about it?
No, sir. That's the Mike Ranieri show. I have no interest in golf. I know nothing about it. It's boring. It's tedious. It's ponderous. It's terminal. Call Ranieri. He's a golf. What is it?
I understand that coming from you, but I need a favor from you. One of my good friends, Todd Monahan, just shot a 79 Sunday on a golf course.
Attaboy, Todd. You're a great American. Way to go, man.
And I'd also like to call...
What was that, like for 36 holes?
No, that was for 18.
All right.
And I'd like to call Bill Stott a douchebag.
Great.
And Todd, can I please have another ass whipping? Have a good day, Neil.
Okay. Good one. I wonder if that was figurative or literal. Well, we'll find out, I guess. 11:29 at WIOD, and we have 2 opens. Broward's been a little strange today, a little spotty. After the way things have been going lately, we don't expect this kind of thing. 524 WIOD is that Broward number. Of course, they're all waiting for Cosford to show up, then they're all going to disappear. WIOD.
I'd like to talk to Neil, please.
Sure, hold on. You'll be on about 3 hours. WIOD.
Neil, please.
Speaking. See, I knew it. I always have a feeling. I knew which ones are ready and which ones are full of crap. WIOD.
I want to talk to Neil.
Yeah, sure. WIOD.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you
Neil,
want?
please.
Who is it?
Adam.
Adam from where?
From Lauderhill, not Miramar.
Oh, that Adam. Okay, hold on, Adam. WIOD.
Is Car Talk?
What is it? Car Talk, yeah.
I have a little problem with my 89 Volkswagen.
Yeah. Who's this, Ted Bundy? Park it in Lakeland would be a good place to park it, right out in front of ABC Liquors.
Uh-huh.
And this little bugger will come out and he'll get it started right up for you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Little guy. Not booger. Booger?
Is that on the corner of...
Oh, geez, now I'm really depressed. Here's, what's his name? Van Halen. Oh, he makes me sick.
Who's that, Eddie Lee Roth?
Eddie Lee Roth. David Lee Roth. Oh, geez, I can't. He is grotesque. He is.
Where's,
Oh, man. Do we have to get started with David Lee Roth again like we did on Zeta? I hate him. He makes me want to barf. He makes me want to just stop living, stop breathing forever.
Nothing compared to Aerosmith or...
I beg your pardon, did you say Aerosmith in the same breath with David Lee Roth, sir?
Yeah, Aerosmith.
That's a short call. It's 11:31 at WIOD. We have an opening in Broward again. Broward seems to be like a little cantankerous today, aren't they? Or is it just the canker part we're looking at? WIOD.
I hope it pours tonight.
Do you?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because you're a stiff.
Oh, okay. You're a stiff. But you're out there listening, pal. Mr. Stiff, you wish you were a stiff. WIOD.
Yeah, Neil?
Yeah.
How come, I called the other day from Detroit, I called you.
Oh, no wonder we shouldn't take any calls from Broward. Speaking of stiff, man, everybody's calling from Broward is in the bag. You called from Detroit the other day?
Yeah, and they wouldn't take the collect call. I called.
Of course not. We don't want to talk to a bunch of boring people in Detroit. It's a crappy place.
Well, that's...
We want to talk to crappy callers. We got enough of them here, sir.
I thought you liked Detroit.
From years ago, yeah, it was great.
Okay.
Pre the riots, okay? Pre-67.
Anyway. So that's, I was just, you always say call that line, and I try to call.
Well, hey, don't look at me. I didn't answer the phone, but blame Melvin for it. He's the one.
Oh, no, the thing was the operator wouldn't even let the call go through. She says...
Why not?
She said they don't collect calls on that line. I said, what?
Well, you tell that operator she can spin on this, okay? Tell her to drop it.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
What a jerk, that and the operator, too. 11:32 at WIOD. We have an opening in Broward. We keep saying it like a stuck record, like something in the like in the Holland Tunnel. WIOD in Broward. See what I mean? That was. Wait a minute. Hello. Nice talking to you. Sunrise. Why are we staying on the Broward line? Why do you keep putting all these Broward people on? There's nobody there anyway. WIOD crank line. See? Let's go to Perrine.
Hey, Neil.
See, now we got some real people here in Perrine.
Let's talk Cubs baseball.
Let's not. Hold on. WIOD. Crank line. IOD.
Hello.
What is it?
Yeah, I'd like to speak with Neil, please.
Well, how come there was like that long pause?
I don't know. What was it? It was strange.
Yeah. What was that? Was that on your end?
I heard it at my end, yeah.
Check your end. Hold on. WIOD.
Yeah, for Neil, please. Mobile.
You're a mobile?
Yeah.
Well, let's get right to it, sir.
Okay.
What do you want? What's your story?
Oh, Neil, I just called in and got directions for Arnold's a little while back, and I just got finished eating there.
No, you didn't. You could never have gotten there that fast.
I did, I swear. It was delicious, man. I had your favorite white hots and those some of those Castle burgers or whatever.
Great.
They were fantastic.
Neely burgers.
Well,
Castle burgers.
Well, Neely burgers. There you go.
Arnold burgers.
But I am stuffed to the gill, and I'm heading down towards Kendall now.
For what?
Well, I'm doing business. I'm one of those sleazy salesmen.
Oh, good. Good. I wish I had that card out to play for you, but right now I don't have the energy. It's been a very stressful morning.
Well, when you get a chance, play the 95 song for me, because I had to fight that hellacious drive down here today.
Okay, well, I'm glad you... Did you see Wayne? Was he there?
Yeah, he was there.
What did he say?
Actually, he served me.
Wayne
I told him I got
Arnold served you personal?
Yeah.
Wow. Did he hear your call?
Yeah.
He did. He must have been pretty impressed, huh?
Yeah, he was glad that you gave directions.
Well, that's great.
He's saying that advertisement.
Okay, have a safe trip, sir.
All right, buddy.
Goodbye.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Okay, don't call us twice again, ever. WIOD.
Hello, Neil?
Yep. Speak up, come on.
How you doing today,
Okay, hold on, pal. WIOD. Hold on. Yeah, okay.
How you doing today?
Great.
I want to ask you something.
I'll bet.
What do you think of that
The answer,
car?
whatever it is, the answer is no.
What do you... let me ask you something. When you go home, do you go...
Why did you say... Do I what?
When you go home, do you take 79th all the way to the to the 95?
Well, what other way would I go?
Well, you can...
No, I take 79th. I take 79th Street up here to like the Bay. Okay,
Well,
and I take a quick right.
I
I go up to like a place for steak. Okay, I go up there. I take a quick right, and I go and I just floor the vet. I get up to about 135 miles an hour. That's as fast as it'll go. I'll say, well, why waste the time?
You're supposed to say you go like a bat out of hell.
No, I don't say that.
Well,
I don't say that kind of thing on here.
Anyway, what I'm trying to get at is...
What the hell do you want?
I was driving up 79th.
What the hell are you talking about?
I was driving up 79th.
Yeah.
And right at the railroad tracks there, just east of...
Oh, speaking of the railroad tracks, I'm coming to work this morning, and there were like two cars, and they screwed up the traffic, man. People were getting exasperated. The bars were down, the railroad things, and people were going around them. And this guy, he gets out in the middle of the street on the tracks with the two cars, and he stops there. And then he backs up. I mean, you people between the guy with the bridge up here, who's a real yahoo, and the guy with the train, you people ought to be just impaled in oil or something.
Well, guess what's right by the railroad
with
tracks?
a skewer.
Guess what's by the railroad tracks?
What?
They got this new billboard of you. You talking about chiclet teeth.
Oh, no, not the one with the soap.
No,
a
with
new
the
one?
mouth. With the
a
mouth.
new one?
Man, your teeth are...
like Wink Martindale, huh?
Nightmare.
Oh, no.
Man, I'm telling you.
Oh, jeez.
You talking about Steve Tyler.
Well, wait a minute. On Biscayne and 79th? What the hell kind of a place is that?
Well, that's an appropriate place to have a big mouth.
Well, all right, so the railroad tracks are like 2 blocks be up from there, but I mean, what kind of an area is that for my billboard?
Man,
nobody who drives that area listens to this radio station, okay?
They could drive
They're all listening to Radio Moscow or something. They're a bunch of comunistas.
I'm telling you, you should see...
It's right by the immigration building there. All the people that get off the boat can see that billboard.
That's it. And those teeth, man, those teeth.
Oh, jeez.
They look like big chiclets and big pieces of sidewalk, like an earthquake happening in your mouth or something. They're all jagged and crooked. I tell you, orthodontist nightmare.
Wow.
It's really something to see.
Melvin saw it already. He's like puking in the
I
other room.
figured they put it there so you could see it, but I said, oh, maybe they don't.
Well, I still have, must be dynamite because I haven't noticed it.
Well, go straight on 79. Don't turn
I
off
doubt
by the
that.
fish house.
Don't turn by where?
You know,
oh, that's right. No, I don't. Oh, I see. So in other words, it would be going west.
Right, it's
on
west.
79th. See, I go. Now I understand your question. I go on 81st Street. I go 81st because there's much less traffic. Oh, going up 79th Street, you got to have your head examined. That's horrendous.
Well, you got bulletproof
Oh,
glass.
man, no, I don't mean that. I'm just talking about the driving. Man, they're so slow. By the way, this video by heart. All I want to do is do it all over you, man. That video is a killer. That is sensational.
Well, let me tell you, Steve Tyler and Mick Jagger have nothing, can't hold a candle to you in that poster. Boy.
You're damn right.
What a mouth.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks for the warning. 22 till noon at WIOD, your incompetent station for the 90s. Let's tell you about shells right now, if we can. Today is Tuesday.
You may not know it, but today is the anniversary of the Marquis de Sade's birth, so I suggest we bake a birthday cake in his honor. First, crack open a couple of eggs and separate them. Serves them right. Then beat those yolks. Yeah, beat them good. Then whip those egg whites until they're fluffy and you're feeling good. Slam that together with 2 cups of flour and a pinch of nutmeg. Now take a sharp knife and slice up some cherries. Really chop them. Then let's crush some nuts. Grind them to a pulp and dump the whole thing in the batter and throw it in a blistering hot oven. Bake it till it burns up. Then, if you feel like it, do it all over again. Happy birthday, Marquis de Sade.
Sometimes I feel myself.
1141 at WIOD, your fun station for the 90s, WFUN. Let's go to Palm Beach.
Hey, Neil, how you doing?
Fun radio.
IOD, what do you want?
Yeah.
I love that.
Hey, that was pretty good. That was pretty good.
You like that? Actually, I'm
Melvin
thinking
takes that big job in Buffalo. You might be hired, sir. $4.50 an hour and all the kielbasa he can handle. And a date with Paul Lyle.
You had a date with Paul Lyle? I'll have to get back
on
to you
the
on
wonderful Lyle of Dreams.
So what's going on?
Well, we're having a great time. Bill Cosford will be here at noon, which ought to be pretty damn exciting.
Yeah, right.
No, seriously, we got a lot of people out there into movies, and I know nothing about.
Well,
I know nothing about movies because I got all those channels on my satellite that I watch movies on. So the hell with it, right?
Oh, what Cosford knows about movies could fit into a
thimble and room for the Soviet army left over in Gorbachev's grape stain.
God, is he there yet?
No, he ain't going to show up. If he does show up, he'll be late.
I like to give him a piece of my...
Oh, wait a minute, sir. The Juicy Fruit spot is just coming on now on MTV. Oh, gee. Well, that's the end of my day. I can't handle this, okay? No wonder they want to ban MTV in Hallandale. Man, the pacemakers will all short-circuit over there if they saw any of this.
So what's this about you and Michael Jordan?
Oh, gee. What is it?
What's this about you and Michael Jordan?
No, not Michael Jordan, sir. We stick with winners on this team, okay? I told you the Pistons would kick their ass, didn't I?
Oh, yeah. Well,
Look at that last
it was a foregone conclusion.
Boy, what was it? Like almost 20 points in that last game, wasn't it? 96 to...
19 points. And Portland's going to kick their ass.
Nah, Portland, are you serious?
Portland's so physical.
The Quail Blazers, get out of here. They're a bogus ball club, sir. Don't ever bet on a team with uniforms like that. And speaking of that, did anybody see the College World Series game yesterday? The Citadel, that grubby, grimy, greasy team that beat us here, they beat Cal State Fullerton yesterday.
Yeah, I was watching parts of that game.
What was it, 12 innings, I think?
Yeah, they went 11 or 12 innings yesterday.
12 innings, I think, and they won 8-7. It was a just nail-biting, horrendous, poorly played game. And who won the LSU game?
I don't know.
I hope LSU, because I like Skip Bertman. He's a good guy.
Yeah, well, Skip Bertman used to coach down here.
Yeah, assistant coach for the Canes, yes, sir, and a wonderful guy, and he could eat a good meal. And it looks like he's eaten several since he lost all that weight.
So I want you to know I'm a trifecta. I've called you from Dade, Broward, and now Palm Beach County. Not today.
No, I understand.
Like over...
oh, gee, Gremlins 2. Here's a spot for it. Don't you think Gremlins 1 was enough?
I liked it. This one looks pretty funny.
Well, I thought it was kind of cute.
But Cosford's going to rip it up, and, you know...
He's going to rip everything, because, first of all, it's in English, which he doesn't like that. Secondly, it was not made in Vienna, Austria, or somewhere like that, so he's going to rip the hell out of it, and they will not show it at the International Film Festival in In can.
Yeah, now you want to know something?
That's his slogan. It's in the can.
Ask Cosford about Ron.
And that's where I think he spends most of his time writing his reviews, in the can.
Right.
Ask him about what?
Ron, the movie Ron, with the Japanese director Akira Kurosawa.
Oh, yeah, Akira Kurosawa.
Right.
I'm so glad you mentioned that. That's his favorite. He loves to say that over and over
Yeah,
and over.
I know he does.
Because that makes him sound like a real Sood.
Yeah, well, he gave that 4 stars, and I stayed up at midnight and watched it on PBT because he said it was so good.
Yeah, anything with Akira Kurosawa, he just goes nuts over that.
2 hours and 40 minutes, Neil.
Yeah.
And it was the
But I'll tell you one thing. He loves this show, though. He's obsessed with the show. You do understand that, don't you?
Who, Akira Kurosawa?
Yeah, and Cosford. He's
really?
obsessed with this show. I mean, like, he's so far beyond just Neely. I mean, he's like 20 stages beyond that. He can't help himself, like the 4 Tops.
Yeah, well, you tell Cosford I said have a Coke and a smile, and so...
See ya.
Okay.
Okay. Good calls today, huh? No? 11:45. What would you know about a good call? You wouldn't know a good call if it bit you on the mustache. We have an opening in Palm Beach. 655 Kovacs. 655 Ernie Kovacs. That's who Marvin looks like. Looks like Ernie Kovacs. Of course, he got killed. Let's Citadel plays LSU. So LSU lost. What a bad break. I can't believe that. Yeah, they weren't looking too good. I saw a little bit of that. Then, unfortunately, the Cub game came on, and I watched some of that. Not too much. I didn't tape the game last night because I knew right from the beginning they looked flat and listless and useless. You can just tell with them. They just, like they're going through the motions. And then I saw the last 2 innings of the Mets game made me very... See, it's not important that your team wins. It's important that the Mets and the Yankees lose. Okay? Just remember that slogan. All you young people who are listening, it's not important that your team wins. It's important that the Mets and the Yankees bite the bag. And that little twerpy Bud Harrelson, man, what the hell is he going to do? What is he going to do, light a fire under those guys? They suck. And that David Conehead, man, get serial against a bogus team like the Expos. Let's go to Miami. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Neil, how you doing?
Great.
Just, calling back, getting back to the flow of things. I've been...
You're getting back at us?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I haven't listened to you guys in like about a month.
For what?
I got a new job here, and... it's been, like, really busy, and today's the first time that I'm sneaking a peek here.
You're sneaking a peek, huh?
Yeah.
Well, what do you like?